Started the live stream a little bit late. So we'll wait for people to come in, and as people are coming in, to give us a quick message, simply on my PowerTarget Trade Twitter, we want to study the pinned tweet video. It explains how to become a member inside of Power Group Trades. All right. Okay. Oh, that's why. Oh, I fixed the problem. You know what I'm going to do? Oh, there's some people coming now. Okay, let's try that. Hello, everyone. It's weird how this is working. There's a bit of a delay with the Good evening. Let's wait for a few more people to come in. And then I'm going to start the live stream. Today, very interesting day, but good lessons. You don't want to be a stock clown. Lesson number one. Hello, people. People are starting to come in. Hello, Leonard, Matt, Alfonso, David, Pradeep. There's other people as well. A little bit late. I lost track of time. So much to do. Well, hello, Mez. Let's see here. So, some more people coming in. So, as you can see, people, this is the new live stream. Picture format. This is really the best here because we get to see the charts where I can, and at the same time I'm live. You see me live. It adds another touch, so it's a perfect combination. I'll be making videos of this kind of format. I like this picture-in-picture format. It's a little bit, it's different. A lot of people don't really use a picture-in-picture. I kind of like this. Let me just move my logo here. Shift a bit here. All right, I fixed that up. And now we have 10. All right, people. So let's just wait a little bit more before I start. Hello, Eric. Yeah. Hello, Sam. Hello, Mr. Blink. Some more people are coming in. Yeah. I'm kind of just waiting for a little bit more people to come in. Yeah. Picture-in-picture people. I really like this because you can. It's like both. Like. Instead of looking at charts, I think people were looking at just charts, hearing a voice, but when you see the person, you see something else. More seriousness. You'll never see a stock clown do something like this. See stock clown, you won't do something like this. You know why? Because you have no confidence. You're a chicken. You're a big mouth. You know what I mean, people? How many of these so-called stock guys are doing picture-in-picture live streams, talking to the people, telling it how it is, one-on-one, looking at face-to-face? Nah, they're not doing that. You know why? Because they're nothing. I'm the big picture expert, the leader. They're just babies. Little pebbles compared to me. Little pebbles. I'm the leader. Now listen, people. Now people are more coming in. What does it take to survive in these market conditions? Okay. Number one, you don't want to be a stock clown. What's a stock clown? A stock clown is somebody that has to think that they know more than the market, that they have to be right. That they think that if it's going the wrong direction, they are still right, when meanwhile they are wrong. Hello, small time, yeah. Let's take, for example, people. AMD. Stock Clown said AMD is a good, it's too fast, too high, too fast. Who are you to say it's too high, too fast? He said too high, too fast when it's at 22 people. Right over here, no word of a lie. Right over here, I got the documentation proof for this. Right? You don't want to guess the market. And if the market changes its tune, do you fight the market? Look at the Stock Clown said the SPY is too high at 225. It's a bubble. He explained his thesis, but he doesn't know how to read the market. I do. One thing that I have an advantage over just about anybody out there is I understand how to read the market, but I also understand something that's very, there was a song by Kenny Rogers, and he says it very simply. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. See, Stock Clown don't know these simple rules. But on top of that, I have what's called the big picture. Big picture skills, visionary lines, advanced techniques, and also going to be super health. So you watch 10 years down the line, I'm going to be a massive giant in this business with super health. I'm going to be smacking away all kinds of people. I'm going to be looking up to the master, power trick or trade. All these old guys are finished and through. And the market will require a new type of successful person, adaptive thinking. I mean, to catch real moves. We're not talking about baby pop moves like these little day traders that'll be soon gone and forgotten. Talking about real moves, right? Market's going to be choppy. Market's going to change its tune. Market's going to rise. You've got to adapt. It's the adaptive era. The adaptive era. And then, who cares if you're making money, people, if you don't understand if you don't have anything on your health, right? Most people, they don't, they hear me talk about this fasting, but they have no idea really how to do it properly. They don't have an idea. Most people don't know. I'll get more into it, people. As I try to get my videos ranked properly it's very difficult in the YouTube in that area, because I think that area needs to be led by the big picture expert. It's a power trick or trade fasting. It's a power trick or trade era in every metric. The giant has awoken. With the techniques I have and understanding of the market, and now on the health side, first of all, what are the two biggest problems in the world, people? Dollar bills and your health, right? And I have the solution for those who want it. See, in life, you got to want it. Like, everybody wants to make money, but they don't want to put in the time and the effort to make it. They want something easy. There's a lot of marketers selling easy dreams. You're going to want a big picture expert to lead you through the market. You learn what you got to learn about the market, but nobody sees what I can see. You see, and the Stock Clown is perfect proof. He's an old world thinker, right? He knows about charts, but what he sees and what I see are two different things. He's very baby, the Stock Clown, stock bookie, little pebble, stock bookie, a little pebble you are, just a little pebble. And the stock bookie, the Stock Clown, is an example of old world thinking, non-adaptive thinking people. This is very relevant to the before I talk about all the stocks and everything. It's very relevant. For example, and we went into NVIDIA. Okay, that was one plan that we went into yesterday, and I pulled the plug on it. Not because why? Because AMD definitely has something to do with NVIDIA's performance. Yes, the market pulled back, but did AMD pull back and regain its power? It regained its power, still positive to the date. So we look at the charts over here, right? We still closed more positive. So it gave a dip to people who bought it. AMD is going higher. It's very strong. Can it change its tune? Of course it can. But in reality, AMD has something what I call fundamental and technical analysis merging. It's very unusual. Like even Apple is a fundamental and technical analysis merging where both agree. And when you got stocks like that, these are the ones you want to pay attention to and hold. Hello, Dexter. You know what I'm saying, people? These two merging, fundamentals and technicals. And so what we have is a market where, you know, even some stocks were strong today. So you got a chart, you have a market, a SPY that wants to rise. And by the way, I'm going to be having some nice plans. So the key is this, people: we adapt. We cut things that aren't working right away. Definitely Nvidia. I think Nvidia, definitely the way they pulled it back today, more likely would be a chop stock, not going to go to the targets. That may change, but today's action tells me how easily they pulled the plug on Nvidia, or whereas AMD did not show this, and that is again the market telling you something, right? The leaders are still doing very well. There's key stocks very strong and have a high chance to go up higher still, regardless. And some, like, you know, we were looking at Visa. Visa couldn't confirm, for example, right? So we didn't get into it, right? Every stock couldn't confirm. The only thing that confirmed yesterday was Nvidia, but it wasn't the best confirmation, and of course it lost its power. And I believe it's due to AMD. I think AMD is just taking the power out of both Nvidia and Intel. Small time soon to be big time. You know what I'm saying, people? So this is the first picture and picture live stream. So what's the big picture of AMD? Well, short term, definitely this stock wants to go to 32, 33, right? And I mentioned that. And look at today, out of all the weakness, doesn't this go higher still? You have to understand, even though it's down, it's still up from its close, because that's the close over here. So we closed yesterday at 28.06, and with a negative market conditions and the stock count being still massively wrong, non-adaptive thinker is through. They're finished in these new markets. The market, I'll tell you what the market is now. A lot of people are going to be perplexed by the market. They won't know how to adapt fast. Now, I adapt like this. I have the adaptive skills, the adaptive thinking. Right away, I adapt, I adapt, I adapt, I adapt, like this. I don't let things weigh me down. That's why we killed it in August, people. Adaptive thinking. Okay? A lot of people are going to be matsada, crushed by this market. They don't have the mental capacity to deal with it. I do. I have the skill. You want to stick to the big picture. When a big picture expert tells you to do something, we know when to hold them, know when to fold them. You have to have those skills, and I definitely have these skills, people. Okay. So understand that. What is a lesson here? You do not want to be a stock clown. Okay, you don't want to fight against the market. So definitely, I understood right away that Nvidia. I was perplexed when Nvidia was giving some sort of a signal. I was thinking about it. I go, but why? You know, what's the reasoning for Nvidia? I mean, I don't know why, right? AMD is doing so well. I would have thought it would have kept keeping Nvidia weak. And lo and behold, of course, it was weak today compared to who was strong out of Intel, out of AMD, Intel, and Nvidia. Who was the strongest? Let's take a look at Intel. By the way, I haven't even been looking at that chart, but let's see how it's doing. Right? Do you know? This is why you want to understand what does the boss say. See, look at Nvidia, garbage, dead. You see? You understand what I'm saying, people? Before, it was the opposite way. You know, I remember when AMD sucked, people. I got to tell you a story, people. Let me move this out of the way here. Let's see how this looks on my thing. So I better put this over here. I'll put this over here. All right. So listen, let me tell you a story here, people. This is no word of a lie, okay? This is what this is a lesson about adaptive thinking. A lot of people are baby thinkers. They don't understand what I mean by adaptive thinking. So let me explain you here. What do I mean by adaptive thinking? Let me explain to you. Yeah. So let me think about. When I didn't like AMD was sucky, right? And I told the people the market is in favor of Intel. Now, as you can see, I mean, Intel was choppy. I didn't trade this, but I'm saying that I explained that Intel and NVIDIA were the powerhouses, and they were. Back in 2017, they were. But something changed. The market knows something, that, or, about AMD. So a shifting was happening. And even though Intel was doing well, there was a shift, as you can see. As you can see, Intel hasn't been doing very well, where AMD, by the way, and by the way, this did not double. This was a stock that was $37, and it only moved, let's say, 50%. AMD moved 100% during the April. And between April and here, as Intel moved baby amount, you understand? Baby amount, like stock clown thinking amount, right? AMD moved monumental amount. But the stock clown doesn't know how to think like that. He thinks it's bearish, it should fall. This is non-adaptive thinking. This is why he's a clown. He's finished. He's through. You can't beat adaptive thinking. You're just old. You're a dinosaur. You're worse than an old man on crutches right now, the way you think. Compared to me, I'm a Ferrari. Ferrari. And only going to be multiplying Ferrari. You are a Chevrolet. And soon going to be downgraded to a bicycle. Right? You know what I'm saying? So anyways, here's the SPY, right, people? Now let's take a look at who's right versus PowerTarget trade versus the majority of the analysts out there versus the stock clown. Let's talk about this now. Why does adaptive thinking work? Well, here's the SPY, right? Back in April, I said that the SPY would go higher, that there was nothing, the market did not say, by my metrics, by what my scan said, by how I look at the market and read the market says we favor higher prices. Well, here we are from April, when the stock clown said that the SPY was a bubble at 225, and you know how far that bubble is? I have to move this. It's so far away, this bubble now. I can't even zoom out of this thing. It's so far away now. I got to go to monthly charts. On the daily charts, let me see if I can fix this. Why is this doing this for? Okay. I'm going to move this. Okay. Anyways, it's so far away, people. The stock clown, it's right around over here. Okay. Here's 225. Okay. This is how wrong the stock clown. Now look where we are. Boom! You understand what I'm telling you? That's called non-adaptive thinking. That's when you want to fight against the market. Clowns are their own enemies. That's right. That's their own. They just don't want. I don't trade like that. That's why we're making the big dollar bills, killing it. And what we do is we cut our losses. I don't worry. Listen, I'm not going to fight the market on NVIDIA. To me, I don't care about NVIDIA. I take a loss. I'm out. I'm going to fight like the stock clown, be wrong for 2 years, 3 years in a row, and then try to justify himself. That's why he's highly hated. Highly hated. Everybody knows he's a clown. But I talk about this clown because a lot of clowns out there. He's the worst of the worst, though. The stock clown, Stock Bookie John, #1 clown leader. If you want to be a clown, if you want to be a loser in life, if you want to be nothing, and I mean it, I'm not joking here. If you want to be a nothing, you study and listen to that stock clown. You'll become a nothing. I guarantee it. Mark my words. You want to fly. You want to be someone with limitless energy and health and wealth, true wealth. Then you want to stick with the PowerTarget trade era. That's me, #1. I've led the market correctly since February 11, 2016. Okay. The world record holder, the so-called world record holder, has no skill. He has baby skills. He made money in a time when the market was a baby. And he had some skill, and it was baby. He focused on a plan, he executed, but to this day, when we combine, most traders are baby pebbles. Why do I mean? A guy like me who talks about where the market can go, that's high skill. Not someone who can't talk about the big picture. Okay, billionaires can't even do this stuff. Okay, as you can see, Carl Icahn massively wrong. Apple, not me. There are billionaires that were smart, but don't think that Warren Buffett did it himself. He had people help him. You understand? He just said, okay, go ahead, let's invest in Apple. Right? Guys got the money. What the hell is, if they were wrong, what the hell do they care if they lose a couple of $100 million? It won't matter to them. Right? But they happen to get it, finally figure it out. They were late to the party in Apple. They weren't late to the party, but they weren't in it when they did a 7-to-1 split, right? They got out of it when Carl Icahn, another yo-yo, with no skill at all, just money behind it, but no skill. You see, if he had skill, he'd be in Apple still. But you don't say. You know why he has no skill? Because he said that it was a no-brainer, and then bailed. So people think that just because somebody has money, that they are going to be very helpful in helping you make money. No, can't be. And I talk about Carl Icahn, can't be further from the truth. I also talk about Steve Jobs. Money won't save you. It won't save your health. Okay? When it comes to health, the mind, here, and knowing what to do is a limitless. Its value there are no limits to that value. I contain this kind of thought patterns. Limitless. Okay? Steve Jobs, baby, according to me. Baby. You understand? Baby. Carl Icahn, baby, nothing. Because without that kind of with health and the right mind, anything can. Listen to me. Apple was in a garage. Started in a garage. It had its ups and downs. It was in a garage company. It's now a $1 trillion company. You understand that the thought, the mind, the passion in doing something is more powerful and worth more money than you can imagine. It's not the money itself. It's the understanding of how to really do something. That's what PowerTarget trade is about. All right, people. That's what it is when you follow me. This kind of thought pattern, right? This is why I start talking about the health. No other stock guy out there has that. They don't have that. They don't. And if there is, it's such a small. It's less than 1% of the world. And I'm in that 0.1%. Right? High level category here. There is no limits to what I can achieve. No limits. Oh, of course I can. Exactly, adaptive thinking. So I'll be posting some plans that I like. The SPY's pullback, all it's done, people, is create more opportunity. The key is to cut the losers right away, whatever doesn't work, which is simply just NVIDIA. Hold your winners and look to get into new. This is how we do it. I had to get out of I had to get out of SQ, but does this mean that SQ is finished? No, it doesn't. It's just that it pulled back more than I wanted to, and I locked in the rest of my gains. To go in, I like it still, by the way. Again, I will have a new adaptive plans. Adaptive thinking is the way to go. When the market changes its tune, we need to change its tune too. Now, does the market change its tune for it to go higher? Absolutely not. Market is going to march higher. We're going to see SPY 300 and higher. This is no doubt in my mind. Now, if the market, here's what I want to get to you people. Just because I say that, if the market was to change its mind, if there was something to change, let me be very clear. Do we fight like a stupid clown? No. This is why the clown could never say to me, point fingers at me, because you know what? There's not. I never say anything as idiotic as he does. The guy's a moron. The SPY's a bubble, guys. Is this really healthy? He didn't hear his video in 2016 that you're finished, stock clown. And the thing about it, the funny thing is, there's a lot of clowns like the stock clown that think like him. By the way, lots of stock clowns that think like the stock bookie. Lots of them. And if you want to go to Clown City, go to StockTwits. It's clowns, full of clowns. Not people like me. Like people like me don't want to even. They don't go on that anymore. Any guy that's good left that place. Any guy that's good left that place. They don't deal with it. It's a clown place. It's for people who who think they are right when they're knowing nothing. Listen, what am I about? PowerTarget Trade is about the study of the market and understanding what the boss is saying. Okay, the market is a trillionaire. Okay, multi-trillionaire. You understand? It's bigger than anybody. So the person who knows how to tap into that energy is going to be the true wealth person. But making money alone is not enough for PowerTarget Trade. What about super health and wealth? And I want to guide people. A lot of people are still, when it comes to their health, right? They still put that on the back seat. Big mistake. Big donkey mistake. If you want to be your best, I represent this, I show this, okay? Myself right now, there are people in shape, don't get me wrong, but they're not in shape in a healthy manner. Let me give you an example, people. If anybody's using a pre-workout supplement to go work out with, they don't understand what the hell they're doing. It's counterproductive. It's very negative, okay? There are so many people out there that are so-called thinking they're doing healthy things and they're not. And how do I know this? Because I've done all that stuff in the past. So I know what is good and what isn't good now. I am the leader in this metric. That's why I want to get into the health, because I see too much clowns there too. There's too many clowns in the investment community and too much clowns in the health community. And mostly all biotech stocks, all the medications, 99% of the medications are not even needed. Listen, people, I'm going to tell you straight out, cancer is created by your lifestyle. Okay? If you leave, and I'm going to give you guys a message here, okay? A strong message here. And I'll be making more videos, but if you think that if you're going to have the regular, you see the cancers are through the roof, okay? It's due to, and I calculated this now, it's due to living your life like the majority, okay? The majority is sick out there. You got Fatso City all over the place, okay? Fat guts everywhere. I go to the gym, I see half my age, all fat. Stomachs, everything. Just like me, there's 1 in 10 in a gym like me. 1 in 10. I actually dominate that gym I'm at right now, and nobody touches me. They can't, you know. And if they can, some of those guys are on something, you know. But at this place I'm at, I'm just saying, if on a natural level, not beatable, you know. Very few, again. And if they are doing it, and if it's through different, you know, strict dieting methods, they're killing their health. You see, people, this is the biggest thing here. I know from so much experience. Actually, I say 28 years experience of doing this and doing that and eating, and I've always been into this. There's 2 metrics of PowerTarget Trade I've always been into since 18 years of age. I've been always interested in health and looking good, and money, and in the markets. These are the 2 correspondence personality traits that were with me strong since 18 years of age. I was going to the gym, I was reading my books, you know what I mean? I've done this so long, and what I do, why am I leaving? Because there's going to be so little people like me when I'm 50, okay? When I'm 55, when I'm 60, the way I've done my lifestyle, I'm less than 0.1% of the population like me. So that's why I'm a leader. And I'm a massive leader now. Massive leader on these both fronts. Because to do the market, you need a good psychological ability, right? You got to have a strong mindset. I call it a mind of steel. Okay? Very strong. And I've been prepared because before I wasn't like this mentally. There's a lot of things from my past that I suffered. To become like this, I would have been nothing if I didn't suffer in the past. I would have been nothing if I didn't learn those mistakes. I wouldn't be able to say what I'm saying now. But I can clearly say I'm a leader. I am so confident that I am on the right path on everything. Look at mainstream information is killing you. Mainstream will kill you. It's all wrong, right? You're drinking coffee? No good. Don't drink coffee. Avoid coffee. Garbage. They say studies say it's good. No, it's not good. I can assure you it's not good. Why? Because I was a non-coffee drinker. Then I drank coffee for a while. Did think worthless beverage. only to stimulate you to failure. Right? I have boundless energy and I need no coffee. I go to bed, I wake up, I feel good, I'm exercising. I have a way of doing things, okay? Boundless energy. I was a coffee guy before, and I can tell you that what I'm doing now, I've never felt as good in my life. Strength through the roof. Hormone levels through the roof. Natural. And what I represent, top 2% in the world. Small percentage of the men at 46 years of age going to be like me. Mentally, physically, doesn't exist. It's so small. Majority are like a stock clown John. Fat gut guy, you know what I mean? No brains, flap his mouth, big chicken. Big chicken man. You won't see him. Where's his live stream talking smack about me? I talk smack about him, but my smack is truth. I talk about the stock clown truthfully. Well, that's another thing, Matt. The water I drink, like what I do and what you do, are going to be two different things. See, it's like levels. I call it levels, people. So it depends where you are. You got to do something. Everybody has to do the different thing. And then to get to my level, you just can't do what I do. No. I do certain things in a way because I've trained my body to do that. And you've got to get to it. And so since I know the process very well, I can have, anybody who wants to have a power trick trade physique can have it. You can have it if you know what to do, if you want it, if you put the effort. You know what I mean? Like, it's not hard, okay? It's just, but you gotta know, if you don't know what you're doing, a lot of people do not. I have to be honest with you. People do not know what they're doing. But when you have the knowledge of what I'm taught, which, you know, the right guidance, there's no reason for you not to be like that. You should want to look and feel your best. Good energy and all that. That doesn't mean that when you start to change your lifestyle, whatever, sometimes you may not feel good. You have to go through a period of not feeling good to feel super. I don't know if your body detoxes. It's a process. I'm not going to tell you to do something and magically you're flying and like it doesn't work that way. No. It depends we don't know what issues you have. That's another issue that I believe I have to deal with it with individual people who are really serious that want to be the best. A lot of people, they don't care. Look at people, they go smoke, right? People are told don't smoke cigarettes, right? You know what I'm saying, people? And what do? They go smoke still. It doesn't stop them. They don't care. It's the worst thing in the world for them, but they'll go smoke with it. It's, no, it won't cause me cancer. It's okay. No. I don't care. But you know what? Just as bad as, you want to know what another powerful drug that there is in society right now? That's worse than cigarettes. It's food. The food itself is a drug. If you use the wrong way, food itself is a drug. What do people do? They wake up in the morning, a lot of people, and their cortisol's through the roof. What do? They go and have a coffee and a donut and a smoke. Yeah, that's good for you. That's good to protect yourself from cancer. Good luck. Good luck, buddy. Yeah, weed, exactly. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. You know what I do in the morning? You know what I have? Nothing. I go and I work out. That's what I do in the morning. And what's that do? It stimulates the good hormone levels. Just an example. Now, how many people are doing that? Think about it now. How many? Not very many. If you want to be sick, you just follow the advice of the majority. You go do mainstream lifestyle. You wake up in the morning, you have your coffee, you eat your donut, and good luck to you, buddy. I'm not getting ill or getting a cancer of some sort. You know how many people I've seen that I've gone to funerals, the cancer is the reason for death? Before I had no answer. Ask me 2 years of what to do here, I would say, now I know the answer. I know the answer. So Power Trick or Trade's warning people, if you don't listen to my advice, you're gonna suffer the consequences in the future. I only can warn you now. Do who want to listen to me? So, and I warn people about, you want to know what you're doing in the markets. I warn you better listen to my advice on how, because I'm that certain of it. I'm that certain, people. Stock, who's fitted? There's no service per month right now. There's no service fee per month right now. To be into Power Group Trades is free. People send me money out of free will, Stock Boy. And by the way, Stock Boy, you must be new. Are you an AMD investor, Stock Boy? Let me put up AMD here. Any AMD investors in here? See, Stock Clown didn't want to adjust. See, AMD is a perfect example. You know, the Stock Clown, the stock bookie, was bearish AMD and making fun of the AMD people. And I saw, and now look, now it got, karma comes in just like health. You know what I'm saying, people? Wow, do you have a chat? I wonder if the stock. No, I hope you. Wow, do you have a chat? No, I don't have a chat room. No. This is a live stream, better than a chat room. To help people, to talk to people. You understand? That's what this is. This live stream, it's to help people. It's also never done before. No one does picture-in-picture because I tell you, listen, I'm talking from the heart here, people, about everything. I have this deep experience. You're talking about somebody who has a deep experience in this, It's like, I feel like I've been, with the new information I have and all the knowledge of the past in combination with the future and all the things that came, it's like I'm born again. It's starting PowerTarget trade, and there's no limits to where I can go. I'll be 80 years old. I'll look like I'll be cutting and destroying little people half my age. Can't beat someone. Only way. They will train me PowerTarget trade. I want to get to be like you when you're 80. That's what's going to be happening. Massive. I've just started. 46 years old. I'm smashing and bashing people half my age already. I see it, people. I'm serious. I see it. I'm walking around and I see these young kids. Most of them are out of shape, fat souls, fat stomachs. They got the belly, They don't know what I'm doing. They're doing mainstream crap. You know what I mean, people? Yeah, stay tuned now. I got some. I'm going to make more informative. But this video, even what I said in this video, I'm giving more hints about how important fasting is. But you got to know what you're doing. Like, I don't just fast, by the way. It's not simply I fast. When I do eat, I eat certain foods to make sure I mineralize my body properly. So I'm very strategic of a person. So I'm trying many strategies in order to bring the best out of me. Because the better I become, the more I can help people. See, a leader has to follow, has to be the example. Has to be a very good example. Right? And I provide this example. I take the time to do these live streams. I think they're helpful for me to explain things to people. Yeah? So anyways, we're going to be doing a combination of these two things. Do you see Apple increase with announce? Yes, I do see the Apple going up higher. Now, can Apple pull back? I mean, yeah, definitely Apple can pull back. We are in our fifth plan, okay? Now, we are in a fifth plan. Today was a bit of, but it keeps holding support levels. We have time with the options. I see Apple. I honestly don't see I don't see a reason why Apple doesn't try to test 236. Long term, Apple. Yeah, I'm gonna be posting a plan for QCOM inside of Power Group Trades after this live stream. The key is to adapt, people. So we've been in this. I've been in. You see here. This was my. I had a plan. We were making money. First plan. Well, the stock clown short saying Apple was a bubble or too high at 140. Look where it is today. You mean the guy's being massacred? I would love him to come and argue this with me, but everybody would be laughing at him. Everybody, he would be laughing at him when I show what he say, what I say, and I go, yeah. Yeah, because, something fast and furious, that's what I'm about. I'm also about not just the market. I'm more than that. Honestly, the understanding of now I have very deep understanding of fasting, but I don't just understand the theories, all the theoretical ways of doing things, okay? But I've done it myself. Like what you're seeing in that video is me. I showed two versions of me, 2016 You're seeing me. You're seeing something very different in the physique. There is something very different in the physique, and it was easy for me to achieve it once I understood. And I haven't. It's not like I can only get better now. It's not like I'm at my best. I'm only gonna get better. Only better. I'm gonna improve. You guys don't realize this. It's like I'm just at just the start point now. Like that's my start point. What we're seeing, like a new reborn, the best of power trick or trade. And mentally, well, when your mind thinks better or clearly, your ideas increase. Well, it's not that easy, Star X US. I mean, you never know. Apple pulls back and this is support, and that could be a play. Apple may not pull back right now. Or Apple may move a lot. Right, we are right now inside of Apple, win or lose. We are in our fifth plan. Some of my options got triggered by mistake. I didn't make an adjustment, and the other ones they didn't. So I'm still heavily in Apple. And right now, Apple and AMD. Then looking to get into new plans. I scrapped NVIDIA. I took profits in SQ. I made a lot of adjustments today. But I already have game plans for more gains to be made because the market is rotating and moving things out. You know, it's doing its stuff. You know, I think AMD. I don't think NVIDIA. Let's see how it closed today. I mean, it dropped too much today. And let's put up NVIDIA and. I mean, look at the difference in strength. I mean, it pulled back more. It still ended up down. This is a market telling us something, right? So now it doesn't mean, here's my point. It doesn't mean that NVIDIA is just going to fall. What this means to me is that I don't want to focus my energies in a stock that could chop around. That's not how I make money. I like to make money when things are clear for a directional move. And when they are, we hold them. Like we made great gains in SQ, right? And let's put up SQ. Look, people. Look, I want to show you this. I want you to understand something here. Okay. Here's SQ, right? We got in this day. This day here. Okay. This was and 1, 2, 3, 4 days it acted proper. Today it pulled back. Okay, and caused me to get stopped out because it pulled back too much. But with good solid gains on the remaining of the thing. We did hit over 100% gains in SQ, right? We already smashed my targets. I do believe the stock's going to go higher, but it probably may need a little bit of time to reconsolidate, refigure itself to go higher. But you see, we adapt with the market. We don't fight the market like a stock bookie clown moron. Don't do that stuff. You want to be wrong in the SPY since 225 and think you're smart? Well, then fine. But you're wrong. I don't care. You're a little scalper baby trader. Don't talk. He gives advice to people. You're not a leader. You're a little baby scalper. Stick to scalping. Don't tell people to sell Apple when you don't know what you're talking about. Look where Apple is. You've cost, anybody listen to your bad advice, you cost them a lot of money. I made them a lot of money. People listening to me make a lot of money. People listening to you make them lose money. And you don't have any health. You couldn't touch. You can't even compare what I do on the other metric, which is health. I'm the leader. Anybody who can't do these two things, they're babies in comparison. They're babies. Because a lot of people they think they're doing things that are healthy, and they're not. They are not. I know. Believe me, what I know. What I know is the only way. That's what I'm. It's the only way to go. I'm not. There is nothing more powerful than that. It's even in biblical. There's biblical sightings of this all over the place. Even the religions don't even know how to understand how to use it. Power trick or trade leader in all metrics now, mastering it. It's not the religion's not teaching the people the power of fasting. They're not teaching the people that. No, they're telling them to do a little bit of fasting here and there. That doesn't do nothing. It's called fasted, focused lifestyle, but you got to know what you're doing. You got to get to that level. You got to know how. There's something to it. I'll get more into it, people. I don't want to get into it in the live stream. But hey, Stockboy, go to YouTube site. Stockboy, who's Stockboy? Could you please tell me if this Visa will pull back to 140? Look, we're not in stock boy. I don't know if you're stock clown, but we are not in Visa because Visa did not confirm. And you understand, like, I think this guy must be the stock clown because we don't go into stuff unless it confirms. You understand? Just because I say something, you clown. Just because you know what? For me, let me talk about Visa. I don't like Visa now anymore. I changed my mind. Until I see another signal, I don't like Visa right now. Right now, I don't like it. Why? Why would I want to go? Look what it did today. Look what it did today. It couldn't confirm my plan, and look what it did. Look what it did. Look how many days it lost. That's not good. You don't want to play that way. You don't want to buy pullbacks. We want to buy the stocks that are acting correctly. That's a mistake. I don't trade that way. No, I never. That's why I win so much, because I know what my method is superior to any method out there. We adapt to the market, stock boy. Yeah, look at that. Look how many days. Why would we want to go into V? The market's changed. So look at the volume here. Now, if anything, Visa, I'm not saying Visa is going to go down. What I'm saying is Visa can chop around. I don't want, listen to me. I don't want to fight with the market, guys. The market, to me, when Visa did that, is giving me mixed signals. So I say, you know what? Makes no sense. I'm going to go focus on what makes sense. See, that's another secret. Focus on the best. Eliminate the rest. I focus on the best. I focus on the high probability trades. But if something goes wrong, it doesn't surprise me that NVIDIA did what it did, because there was AMD, and I had that. I said, but why is it? I go, maybe AMD and NVIDIA want to rock together. No. I can assure you, AMD has is having an effect on NVIDIA. I can assure you this, and the market's telling us that. So forget about it. I don't care about NVIDIA either right now. I have other plans to get into. You understand, people? We adapt. We don't want to be a stock clown. You know what I mean, people? No. I don't fight the market. I adapt. That's why we're going to make all the money. Fill my pockets, dollar bills, and then health too, super health. Bigger than there's no billionaire on earth that's going to be bigger than me. Because the billionaire don't know anything about health. I know both. I'm going to have both metrics. I'm the king on both metrics. I'm going to be the leader on both metrics. I know there's a lot of people who make a lot of money out there. There are people, but they suck in their health. I can see it. I see the fat stomach build. Fat stomach, don't have health, doing all the wrong things. Majority of the people who are making money, majority of them, sick. You think that guy running those billionaires in Toronto who got killed by somebody, because there are people probably going after them, making their money in a drug company, baloney biotech company. What was it, Apotex? Do you think they had health? Did you see that billionaire? He looked pretty out of shape to me. Yeah? You see the mayor of you see some of the, look at the politicians. You look at Donald Trump. Does he look healthy to you? You don't have your health, you got nothing. You don't understand. People don't get it, man. It's like it's the one thing that's worth. There's no money. You can't even put money on it. Look. Think about this, people. Steve Jobs was a billionaire. Could his money save his life? That guy for 10 years was barely able to walk. Had no power. Skinny rail, just withering away. Understand, people? I know what the hell I'm talking about. And the reason why he got that way is his lifestyle. He didn't know anything about health. He thought he did. He didn't know. In fact, the way he ate, the way he lived his life was killing him. He killed himself. There's no genetic defect, nothing. He killed himself. I'm going to tell it how it is. Just like these bodybuilders who are trying to get to 300 pounds muscles and taking all those drugs. They're killing. Listen, we're not designed to be over 200 pounds in muscle. We just can't hold that kind of weight. Even muscle, even if you're trying to get to 200 pounds, 220 pounds, right? There's a cost. There's a health cost to that. You don't want to be big. You want to be lean, but you don't want to be big. See, big is no good. Either whether you're fat or you're muscle. If your muscles are too big, it's just too strainful on your body. It's just no good. You can't, you know what I mean? I'm weighing right now, I weigh between 174 to 180 pounds, and I don't think I'm going to go much more than that. I think I'm going to go between maybe 180 and 185 with a bit of a leaner look. and that's it. But that'll be huge, but with super health and tons of strength and health. You know what I mean? How do I get? Well, you Stock Boy, you go to my YouTube channel. I mean my PowerTarget Trade Twitter, and there's a pinned tweet video, and it tells you. I mean, you gotta listen. Open your eyes. You know, I know the people that are serious. They'll figure it out. Like it's all there. It's so much information is laid out for you. You can try to contact the person. You got to start using your brains. A lot of people, they don't use their brains. They're baby thinkers. And you know, I'm going to tell you straight out. When you ask me, when you don't open, I'm telling you, a lot of people are closed. Their eyes are closed. See, I'm graphically showing you. They don't see. They have eyes, but they don't know how to really see. I'm not joking here. Because I'm always hungry for information. Every information I learned, I had to gather it. And ask questions. I looked and I studied. And opened my eyes wide. That's why I know what I know. You think it just came to me? It came from me from pure passion and work and study. That's why I'm PowerTarget Trade #1. Better than there's nobody out there. I clearly proved that. I proved this so many times. When the world record holder goes against me, he loses. Loses. If he goes with me, it's one thing. I'm talking about people going against me, saying, no, I'm the one who's wrong. No, I always will win if you try and go against me. I've proven that in my videos over and over and over again. That's right, Alfonso. Alfonso tell you follow the video and it'll tell you. Open your eyes. You know, I'm never gonna listen. I'm gonna tell it. If I don't tell somebody, you know what? If I don't tell them the truth, what good is it? If I tell people, I gotta tell a person how it is. I go, you're lazy. I'll tell them right in their face, you're lazy. You're gonna fail in life. Now, they will respond in two ways. They're going to either respond negative or say, I apologize. Because I know what I'm talking about. I am the leader. Me. To be a leader, there's a lot of responsibility to be a leader. You got to know what you're doing. You got to have a lot of confidence. You got to have the knowledge. You got to have the experience. I was born a leader. That's exactly what I'm for, was to lead. I was to lead in the right direction. Because there's a lot of people. In fact, so many people need to be led, helped, or guided along as a guide, like a lead in the right direction. And even if a lot of people out there, they don't care. They don't care. Even if you give them gold, they don't care. I'm not trying to help those people. I want to help those people that say, you know what, they want to put in the effort. And I guarantee you, anything I tell you what to do, right, and you do it, you're going to succeed with it. Guaranteed. Because I know. I've done it for myself, right? So I know. I've done it for other people. The people who listen to me get results. Very simple. That's okay. If that's true, Stock Boy, that's okay. I hope you're not the stock clown, right? You could be probably somebody normal, because to me, the stock clown, I don't think would speak like this. But that guy there, now probably this guy's not a stock clown. The stock boy is probably not the stock clown. The stock clown is not that smart to be able to do this. I would assume that, anyways. All right, so let's talk about stuff. So Apple, AMD, okay, so also people, Amazon, okay? Amazon is a stock that we're going to focus on still too. These are the leaders. What we want to do is you want to focus on the leader. Amazon is a leader still, okay? Amazon, SQ, Qualcomm, AMD, Apple. These are leaders. Google L, no. Google L, some people ask me about Google L. Google L, I haven't made any new plans because Google L, I don't like it anymore. Unless I see a new signal of some sort, I don't like Google L right now. Not as a pullback stock, no metric right now. But I will change my mind if the market tells me something otherwise. I haven't been focused on Google for a while now, And as you can see, if I'll zoom up a boom, it just is being crappy, right? We've been focusing on the best. SQ, huge winner, right? AMD, huge winner, multiple huge winner. Apple, multiple huge winner. We've been for Amazon, big huge winner now. We caught, and by the way, people, no, anybody new, really, stock boy, honestly, you can go again. Go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, study the creative playlist. Study, look around, open your eyes, and the truth will reveal. Those videos are. No one makes videos like I do. Nobody has done this like me. Nobody. But I'm the leader. If anybody starts doing that, it's only following the leader. But I'm the leader in this metric. World record holder never. He can't do this stuff. What I do, can't do it. Can't show it. Can't show it from start. Can't do that. Anyways, he doesn't know. He didn't know how to do that. But anyways, so we caught Amazon this day here. See this move? We caught this move up until this day over here because they did swing this. So we bought options that cost $1,850 each, right? And if you bought just one option, okay, your $1,850 more than doubled. So you practically doubled. So it's like you put. Let's say you put $10,000 in Amazon, okay? You made $10,000 right here, right this day here, 10,000. You doubled your money, so you made an extra 10,000, like that, in Amazon. Not a penny stock. In where the billionaires are, the rich people, the people with dollar bills, not the little scalper, little no skill pebble trader, morons that don't have no skill. Those are the penny stock guys, no skill. That's why they trade penny stock. You know why they trade penny stock? No skill. You understand? No skill. I'm sorry, literally, they have no skill. They got nothing in their life. They're nobodies in their life. Really. They may make a few. They may make some dollars, but they're nothing. Guarantee you, they're nothing. Feds were after Facebook. Yeah. Now, by the way, Facebook and Twitter, these stocks are. We were making good money in Facebook and Twitter, but they're clearly look at the time. Wow, I just look. Wow, how it passes when I do this, man. Mamma mia, wow. Yeah, Facebook. You know, I haven't been liking Facebook anymore. Now, I mean, you know, people were thinking, oh, it's time to, no. We didn't play this at all. Once this dropped, I knew this was out of favor, and as you can see, it's still lower, right? I mean, this is practically where it was, you know, in the in the end of June, right? So it hasn't made no progress. It's chop, really. And I don't play this kind of stuff. Like, I focus on what's in our favor, and that's another technique that I use. I change my mind. I don't fight the market. I change my mind. I rapidly change my mind if need be. And this is what you need to do. You don't want to be a stock clown. My message here is very clear. You don't want to be a stock clown. You don't want to fight the market. You want to have skill. Okay? And that's what a lot of people like the stock clown lack. They lack the skill. You understand, stock clown? I'm looking right now at you. No skill. Baby pebble trader. You don't help people. Nobody likes you. You have done no live streams because you are confused by this market, and you will continue to be confused. This market isn't going to make things easy. You may have a few months here and there. We are going to 300, and you are lost massively the big picture. I'm already right. Listen, even if we don't listen, I'm going to make another point, people. Even if people, the SPY does not go to 300. I'm just saying, and it's very unlikely though, but I'm not going to fight it. I already am right. Let's measure the metrics here. Let's think about this carefully. But I want people to think about here with the mind, with this. The SPY, the stock clown called the SPY a bubble here. See where I'm pointing? Now look where the market is right now. Look. We hit a high of what? 291. I actually said 290 to 300, and it could be even higher. I already won a game. from 2016, 2017, and again in 2000. But we're definitely going higher. If anything, this looks like a flag to me, doesn't it, people? You understand, stock clown? Does that look like a flag to you, people? Let me show you that. So what do we got here? Flag. You want to go up against this pattern, people? You want to go up against a wedge break flag pattern breakout? Let me just draw this out for you. You no skill clown. See, I'm not going to fight this what the market's saying. To me, the market clearly says higher prices. Okay, and I mean longer term, we're 300 plus. Listen, this is a new era. I'm gonna be putting a lot of people to school. Anybody who if I have to call them out, I will level them off. They're baby traders. You got to be an adaptive thinker, okay? This is now stock pickers market. My market definitely wants higher. Look at this. Look what I draw. Look what I drew out here, okay? That's what you're up against. You want to go up against this. Money's pouring into the U.S. market. Other markets aren't doing well, but the money's going to the U.S. market. Okay? Apple. As long as Apple remains a leader, and it is, look at, I'll tell you why SPY is going higher. Listen, people, why is the SPY going higher? And I've said this 1,000 times. The leader, this guy, this stock here is the leader. It still remains the leader, right? Is Amazon the leader right now? No. Is Google out the leader? No. Is Facebook the leader? No. It's Apple. I said Apple is the leader. The leader came back. You notice when the leader came back how much things have been so much better in the market? I don't know if people realize this, but every word that I've said for years has been massively correct. The stock clown, massively wrong. He's baby, and I know this. And anybody analyzing what I've said, and he said, would say I'm right, and he would lose $1 million. If you put 20 million on everything that I said, and I bet you anybody with understanding of the market would say, I'm the one who's right, and the stock clown owes me $20 million. He lost a $20 million bet right now. If you want to bet me $20 million, and anybody analyzing what I said compared to what he said, they say that I'm right and he's massively wrong. And even all the analysts, they would all be broke on the streets. I would take all their money. That's how right I am compared to they are. Guaranteed. It's all documented on my YouTube channel. Everything is documented. And everything that is documented is correct. Massively. The big picture. I've been talking about the SPY back in April, people. Look, this is I got a video here. I'll be posting that video later on. No word of a lie, people. Right? Right here, back in April. Do you want to know how people were bearish? You know the stock clown was bearish? Still wrong, stock clown. See? You're nothing to me. Peter Brandt? You think Peter Brandt, the so-called master market, was having plans or telling people about... No, he wasn't. He started changing his tune as we started... Slow. He's a snail. He's nothing to me. Put him on my foot. Under my foot. He used to apologize and say he's a big mouth, doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm the master. He's a little baby pebble. They all are. I'm the leader. You just listen to me. You don't need to listen to no news, nothing. Me. I know what I'm talking about. Only me. I am an adaptive thinker. We make money all the time in the market. So up or down, it doesn't matter what the market does. Why haven't I done shorts? Because the trend is up. The money's been to the upside. That's where the stock clown hasn't been making any money because he's always bearish. He's a clown. He doesn't know how to adapt. We're going to be able to short. We're going to do everything. Why am I going to short a market that wants to go higher? What's the point? Look where Apple's $228. Are you stupid? The leader is up in the air. The leader is telling you higher. It's not telling you lower. Do you think that Apple would get to 228 if this was a bearish market? I mean, think about it. Think a little bit. Use your head a little bit. But the stock clown has no brains. No brains, nothing. Zero brains the stock clown has. Look where Apple is, people. Apple. AAPL. Look. Carl Icahn didn't catch this. I did. I led the people. He's a baby pebble trader compared to me. Baby pebble. Baby pebble. You understand me? You don't have any skill. Doesn't matter to you how much, if you don't have the brains, you're gonna miss the gains. You don't have the brains, you're going to miss the gains. It doesn't matter how much money you have. People would look at, they got analysts, they're massively wrong. What was his name? Carterworth. They make fun of him all the time. You know what Carterworth said before Apple took off? He said, I think Apple's going to go down. They pay this analyst, this moron on CNBC, who doesn't know what the hell. He said it was going to go down. Like the stock clown thought so too. Look where it is today. See, stock clown, you're through. Anybody, if you're thinking like a stock clown, you're going to be a loser in life. You're gonna have a horrific death. I warn you. You think negative, you don't adaptive thinking, you want to think like a stock clown, you want to think you know more than the market, you're gonna live a horrible, miserable life. And you don't take my advice, from the leader, big picture expert, more problems coming your way in your life. Look at, all I can do is warn people with the truth. I'm not the guy who's gonna, I'm not looking to be, I look to tell people the truth. I know that if I tell people the truth, I can live with myself and go to sleep at night. If I sugarcoat things, I can't sugarcoat anything. I have to tell people how it is. I can't lie to tell you that, yeah, it's okay, you do what you want, you eat that way, you do that lifestyle. No, that's okay. That's okay, yeah, what you do. No, I'll tell you right to your face. It's not good what you're doing. Right? If you say to me about an investment and I think it's no good, I'll tell you. If it's good, I tell you, right? So, I tell it how it is. The stock clown doesn't tell it how it is. He lies to the people. Let's see if there's anybody new. I can't believe this. Stock boy, check out Warrior Trading if you want to make money. Ross show. Okay, this guy's yeah. That guy's a clown. Another clown. Another clown hide. Yeah. You're obviously, if you're making money, you wouldn't be in the stream right now. Peter, that's right. Peter sucks. That's right. Peter didn't say what I said, right? Back in April, right? Now he changed his tune, though. By the way, at least the guy he's not okay. The stock clown is worse, right? You know, Matt Johnson is a clown. Matt Johnson's probably the clown, and Matt Johnson, you're a loser. You're going to be a loser in life, Matt Johnson. A loser. Yeah? And you know something, Matt Johnson? I'd like to see you come and talk to me face to face, Matt Johnson. Under my foot, I put you. You have no metrics here against me, and no metrics. You're a loser, Matt Johnson. Mark my words. If PowerTarget Trade tells you you loser, you loser. Unless you show me a different metric, you loser, Matt Johnson. That guy's a moron. That guy plays little. These guys don't understand. That's a wrong way of making money. You make money. I make money through skill. Where anybody can make money, and we're playing where the billionaires are, where the big boys are. We're playing in the big boy sandbox. They're playing in the little boy sandbox. They have little skills. He's a marketer. That guy. Guy's a joke. It's a joke. I'm more helpful. He don't even help the health like me. I'll put him under my foot. He's a baby. These are babies. These people are baby trade. I'm bigger than all these people. That's the mindset I have, and I will achieve these things. And I'll help people on a different metric. Health and wealth. They can't help them on health and wealth. They're babies in that respect. This guy is a stock clone. Matt Johnson is, you know what? Why is it that that guy has to? Why does he keep hounding me when he knows? You know, he can't stand. You know, he can't stand it that I'm right. You know, I have people. By the way, Matt loser. I have people that pay me to manage their account. But what do you know, anyways? What do you know? You know nothing about me. I can tell you right now. I honestly tell you, you're a pebble under my foot. That's what you are, Matt Johnson. A pebble under my foot. A pebble. They're all pebbles under my foot. I'm the leader. If they listen, they will never be anything like me unless they follow my advice. And then they say, "Thank you, PowerTarget Trade. You changed my life." It's not just about money, by the way. I have the money, but without the health, you've got nothing. I'm giving people a bigger truth that nobody else is doing. A bigger truth. What about your health? They don't have the skills. I'm telling you, nobody has the proper skills. I've studied this stuff like crazy. And you're gonna tell me, you think you have an inkling of what I know? I'm the big picture expert in the market, but that was massive study. And the same thing with health. The health is just like the market. You gotta know your stuff, man. That guy there is, you know who he is? Hide. That guy there is a clown. Anyways, people, the truth is the truth is on my YouTube channel. The truth is in the videos. It's documented in a way where it's for the people who want to be. Listen, I can't help. Listen, people, I'm going to be honest with you. Can I help everybody? No. It's going to be a small majority. Most people are destined to failure and live a mediocre life. I'm being honest with you. And I say the majority. I'm not here as a mainstream guy. I'm never going to be a mainstream guy because, I mean, who knows, but I'm not a mainstream guy. I'm more of the elite guy. And those are a small percentage, but it'll still be for me. If I help 1,000 people massively improve their life, it could be more, but I'm saying most people are destined for mediocrity in their life. I'm being honest here, people. No, really, I can't lie to you. I know this. I can tell you right now, if anybody after when I talk about things doesn't seek to become their best in their health, they are going to be me, and they mark my words, when they're sick, they're going to say, I remember that Power Trick Trade, what he said, and they're sick in the hospital. Oh man, I wish I listened to that guy back then. It's too late then. Power Trick Trade, I'm going to make the warnings. I know what I'm talking about on both metrics, massively. Nobody has, without those two metrics, you're following mediocrity. Health and wealth, people. Health and wealth. Then you have true richness in your life. And the money will come. We can always, listen people, you can always make money. Okay? Money is limitless in making. Okay? Steve Jobs had money. He didn't have them, but he had money which is more limitless to everybody. But he had one missing element, people. He couldn't even really enjoy it. Massively sick. And he was also demented. Like he didn't even take care of his kids. You know what I'm saying? He made Apple a $1 trillion company. Smart man in these regards. But when it comes to what really counts in life, nothing. Finito. It's up there now. At least Bill Gates is doing something positive. Even a lot of his stuff, it's a waste of money. You gotta, anyways. A lot of the philanthropy thing he's doing is it's a big waste of money, if you ask me. I think so, anyways. But anyways, he should be investing in me to fucking lead the masses, really. But we need a re-education of really. The problem is that if I was to control too many things, those billionaires will go out of business, and people again are too small-minded. You could have the best information. Look, if people are told not to smoke, I'm gonna give this one before I close it for the night. Yeah, listen, people. This guy, like people are told don't smoke. You know what I'm saying, people? They're told don't smoke, right? Smoking is bad for you, and they make these, but yet people, and they inflated the prices. They put graphic, and people will go. That's the proof I'm talking about. Just because I may preach the most powerful thing in the world doesn't mean that people will do it. They'll say, forget that. I just want to eat. I want to have my beer and, get, what I mean. Man, I'm more happy in my life than ever before now with what I understand. That's why I want to share these two metrics. That's something not done before. I'm doing something totally unique. It's like, I feel like if I don't do that, I wouldn't be helping people. If I only talked about money in the market, then I would be doing a disservice to the people who really want to change, who really follow me for the best two metrics, right? So, you know, I'm really happy that we're going to do some really good things. In this live stream, I'm now got the new picture-in-picture format, and it's going to take some growth. And once again, once my videos get spread out properly, because they're not being spread out properly, it's very hard to because there's so much bad content that you got to get through. But anyways, you know, it's in God's hands. God will help me spread the word when it's supposed to. It's a matter of when it's supposed to happen. You know, I can't. You know, it's a sea of misinformation out there, and it takes time to get through the. You know, I take it by who gets to. You know, whoever. If you're seeing this video, you know, I put passion and heart into this. You know, heart and soul into this. You know, and what I'm talking about. I'm not. This is not a joke. I really am passionate about everything that I'm saying about the market. I've met a lot of great people. They send me gifts out of free will. This is unheard of in the, you know, and they never said anything. It all started with Dexter. He's told me to do the PayPal thing, and then he sent me. And honestly, it started with Dexter. And you know, he was one that sent me one of the largest gifts in the beginning on PayPal, and it just flourished. People seen that, and then other people want to give gifts, and that means a lot to me. It's not, I mean, oh, big deal, but you know what? That's worth more than what other people, because those guys got that money through bullshit. They didn't get it through heart. You know, everybody who gave me something, it came from the heart. That's different. You know, just like that new guy was a great. Well, a follower. I forgot his name. Lee Gersten. Yeah, I forgot his name right now. But he sent me. He wanted to get back into Power Group Trades. Sent me $500 gift. That means the world to me. To get back to Power Group Trades, he sent me a $500 gift. That means the world to me. You know what I mean? That's what all those other guys would never get. No one would give them that respect. He realized I was right, you know. And I have this, and I'll make a video to prove this too. I'm going to make a video to show this too, because it means a lot. It's that $500 represents more. I told him it represents 100 times its value of what transpired by you doing that. It's worth way more from the reasoning you did that. And it will help other people, okay? He didn't have to send me anything. You understand? Like, I don't know if people, it's free will. He wanted to send it. That means more. He wanted to. Free will. You understand? There's no, look, I have nothing set up to take money from anybody. There's no metric. I have no, you see me have anything on my, did you see any way I collect money? Anything? No. It's done through one metric. People ask me, how do I send you some money? And I give them information, and then they send me the money. And then, of course, I have people contact me to manage money, but that's another thing, which is important too, by the way. I have a guy that contacted me, says, Sandro, you're always so right, you know. Do you manage money? I said, yes, I can manage your money. And we made a deal, and the guy followed through. But Stockclown doesn't know that, right? Stockclown just flaps his mouth, never hasn't done any live streams. Now I have picture-in-picture. I'm going to grow massively with this picture-in-picture and the thing. You know, I'm going to grow. Now, I wasn't doing picture-in-picture. Now I like this picture-in-picture. I really like it. It's unique. You know, I'm going to do picture-in-picture videos. I have some great ideas, you know, and it's going to help both metrics. And it takes time, you know. When it comes to the health, the people, you know, if you want the best way to lose weight, I know how. If you want to lose weight and have super health, I know how. If you want to lose weight and have a body like a Greek god, I know how. Greek god, you know what I mean? Like, so many men wish they could look like me. And listen, anybody with the willpower and knowledge, they can achieve what I've achieved. I'm not unachievable targets. It's very achievable. But you have to want it. It's like, I wanted this. Like, that's all I am these two. I am the market, and I am I wanted it. I studied. I've been like this since 18 years of age. But now I'm on a higher level. Anyways, people, this was a long line stream. But you know what I get? You know, it's the passion. Like I don't know if you see it. Like I really care of what I'm saying. You know, and there's these negative people out there that they just they just lie to people. You know, I honestly like I know I can help people with this information, but I know it's not the majority people. And things might change. You know, maybe something can change. I don't know. Like there's a long ways, but right way I see the world now, way about it's such a small minority. What would take me up on my offer anyways? I don't have the time to really, but I'm saying like I'm willing to help. I really love to see that I change a person's life, and they're like, and I know the value that'll come back to me from real like it's more than the value what I would receive. Like it's not just about money. You know, there's way more to it than about money, right? And I know the money comes. You know, money comes, and then you want to be generous with it. You want to help out people when you have this, you know, and people, I've told people do that. You know, making good money, you know, put the money into the, you know, if you go to the church, the money over to the church, you know what I mean? Or anyways, or give a homeless guy some money, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, be a generous, helpful person in life. Don't be a stock clown, evil, you know, because it'll always, like, just like what happened at stock clown up in Apple and everybody's seeing an AMD. He's getting his lumps right now. He's gotten disrespected big time. I can assure you that, and he's a loser. Yeah, no problem, stock boy. Thank you, Sandro. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, you know me, I love to talk. I never stop. I get into it because I could probably talk forever about all this stuff. So we'll do it live stream by live stream and videos now. We're lots of content by PowerTarget Trade. You don't see the stock clown pumping any content. You know why? Because he has nothing to say. He doesn't know what to do anymore. He's confused. What's going on here? The market's too high. The SPY is a bubble at 225. Apple is quick buy and just stupid comments. He looks like a loser. You're a loser, stockbroker. You've been destroyed, massacred, and eliminated. You owe me your life. You know what? You know what you're worth right now? You're bankrupt. You owe the bank. You would owe the bank 10 million on top of what you owe me right now. That's how in debt you are, financially and in spiritually, even in who you are as a being. You're nothing. You become a nothing. Where I'm over here, I'm through the roof. You become a pebble, less than a pebble, a speck of dust. I stomp on you every day. I stomp on the dust like you. All right, people. Good night, people. Yeah, I gotta. You know what? This is I gotta stop talking about that loser clown, right? I gotta stop. But you know, he's good to talk about. But I gotta really. Because he adds no value. He's not adding growth to my channel. Like he's like everybody thinks he's a nobody now, right? So he's nobody. I need to battle somebody that actually has something to battle with if I have to battle. Anyways, it's good night, people. I'm glad you guys. You know what? The smart people will enjoy this live stream, and if I help that one or two person, even that one person, whoever who comes see that one or whatever. And they said, you know what, I want to listen to this guy. I want to be helped by this guy. And then I helped them and they changed their life for the better. That's what this is all about. You know, it's not about them. It's the people who want it that just never could. It doesn't matter. And then they get it, and then they're like, they become a person that contributes to society in a positive way, and not being a negative, disastrous stock clown that takes away from society. He doesn't benefit society. I do. He doesn't. He's non-benefit. All he does is cause war. He has people want to, do negative things, which is not good. You want to be a positive person. Have a good night, people. This was a good live stream, people. The first picture in picture. I think it went pretty good. First picture in picture. Have a good night, people. PowerTarget Trade out.